hunt monsters, armed with only rod and reel. We stay silent as a ghost and outduel the others, be they fish or foe. We chase the extraordinary, and that is why Mercury means more.
What's down there? For ages, man could only wonder. Until 1957, when a man named Carl Lawrence used World War II sonar to invent the first portable fish finder, and a company of fishermen, pioneers of underwater intelligence. We're still leading the way nearly 70 years deep. At Lawrence, we make more than marine electronics. We make fishing.
Innovation doesn't wait. It adapts, evolves, and transforms how anglers tackle every challenge on the water. For anglers seeking smarter gear, sharper performance, and new ways to master their craft, FXR Pro Fish is shaping the future and influencing the next generation of anglers. Every cast and every legacy starts here.
When every cast counts, are you truly zeroed in? If your transducer isn't perfectly aligned, you're missing fish, period. Meet the zeroed in mount from Beatdown Outdoors, built from heavy-duty aluminum and stainless steel. Switch between forward, down, and perspective modes in seconds. No tools. Get zeroed in.
If you're looking for the best jigs, buzz baits, spinner baits, Epic is the choice for you. Years of experience from every Epic pro angler goes into every bait. Epic Baits, veteran owned, so check us out, America.
Terminal tackle to swing jigs and buzz baits. Epic has you covered.
The best weights that I've used, it never fray your line, no matter if you're using fluorocarbon, braid, whatever, you don't have to worry about it.
Keep an eye out for all the new products coming to epicbaitsfishing.com.
Bassmaster Her is a dedicated Bassmaster initiative designed to encourage, educate, and empower women in bass fishing, focusing on building a supportive, inclusive community. Under the motto, Built by Women, Powered by Passion, it serves as a central hub for connection, mentoring, and showcasing female anglers through workshops and storytelling. Scan the QR code or register for one of the upcoming Bassmaster Her workshops.
What a moving day we're having here, Santee Cooper Lakes. And just when they kind of lulled us into thinking maybe this isn't the Santee Cooper Lakes we're used to, weigh-in happened yesterday. I want to welcome everybody into the Yokohama Tire Bassmaster Elite at Santee Cooper Lakes. The second of two back-to-back events here in beautiful South Carolina, and boy, has it showed out. A couple of weeks of incredible fishing. Lake Murray, unbelievable last week. And just when you think it can't get any better, along comes Santee Cooper Lake. And we are having an incredible tournament here. And Cal Jesse, we are joined by, in studio right now, once again, Ken Ellis joining us. And want to thank you, Ken, for coming out here. And you know a thing or two about this body of water, and Patrick Walters, a lot of the behind-the-scenes scuttlebutt.
Yeah, it's showing out a little bit. It's different than I expected. A lot more fish coming from up the lake. which has been slow this year. The wind, a little more wind than they a little more wind than they broadcasted, but the fishing is still great. The fishermen are just amazing how they find them.
They sure are. Well, let's get caught up on what's been happening on the water with our Bassmaster Midday Report. And boy, what a morning we have had. Santee Cooper Lakes showing out in a big, big way. It is always Hamner time, and he's been around big fish all week, it feels.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, Justin Hamner yesterday seemed like a slow grind. We mentioned on live that it seems like we saw him do just about everything between fishing offshore, fishing for a 10-pounder on bed, fishing boat docks, throwing a swim bait. Did just about everything, and obviously came into the day tied for third place with 23-12 after day one. So far sitting in 16th place, and it's kind of been the same game plan for him. Kind of stayed in the area that we saw him stay in yesterday, doing a handful of different things. Obviously fishing some boat docks, saw him catch that fish right there, which was on a bed. Caught the male first, and then 20 minutes later ended up catching the female. Moves back up to the boat dock, obviously picks up a spinning rod and cashes in again. Been a very similar day, just needs a couple more of those bigger bites like he got on day one.
How about old Bob Downey? Weighed in yesterday and absolutely had no idea he was in third place. And I hope I make the cut. I'm like, you're in third, Bob. He's like, I don't even remember what just happened moments ago.
Yeah, he completely blacked out on stage, which is unusual for Bob Downey. Very, very good on stage, very good on live cast when we have him here, but unfortunately for us, I don't think Bob Downey's going to be joining us on the set of Livecast this week because he is making it happen out there on the water coming into the day. Also tied for third with Justin Hamner, 23-12 after day number one. Currently sitting in 7th place, 36-8. Got to see that great catch from him a moment ago. Given an update and catches almost a 7-pounder. So maybe start giving some more updates, Bob.
Well, it was a little chilly this morning, a little nipple crisp, but it didn't slow down Clifford Perch. Anytime it feels like we're near big, giant fish factories, he's a factor.
You're 100% right. I mean, you said that on stage yesterday, and you look back at a lot of the tournaments he's had success. Anytime we're around big ones here, the St. John's River, number of other bodies of water, you know that Clifford Perch is going to be a factor. Currently sitting in 6th place, 37-13, 2-day total, and doing what we've seen him have a tremendous amount of success over the course of his career. Looking at him, doing some sight fishing, ultra clear water, says he's around some big ones and has got a few of them to bite so far. If he can get a couple more of those bites, he's really going to contend for this thing.
An 8-time Classic qualifier and a 3-time winner of the U.S. Open. But been uncharacteristically quiet the last little while. The guy who literally was just quiet last tournament. That's it. Corey Johnson, our day one leader, 29 pounds plus yesterday. It didn't come easy for him yesterday. A few kind of failed patterns, but today's actually going better than yesterday at this point of the day.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I mean, early on this morning, catches a few fish and tells us on live that yesterday by 10:30 he didn't even have any keepers. So certainly a much better start for him today. Starting to see him pick it up, move to the boat dock pattern, which has prevailed a good amount of bites. Seemed like there for a stretch of probably 3 or 4 boat docks was getting a ton of bites. Definitely warming up for him, and Dave, you might have to deliver another smelling salt to him because he needs a little wake-up call this afternoon. But so far, so good for him. Obviously, weighing in 29.6 on day one is a big help. So obviously doesn't have as far to go as some of the other anglers down the field.
Yeah, and if you want something to do during the week, you need to watch TNZ because Mark Zona picked him as the tournament winner. So unbelievable, one of Mark Zona's picks. Don't forget that. It wasn't just Brian New he picked. He also picked Corey Johnston, and he has made a big change, not just in this tournament, but in Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year. Some things never change, and that is Santee Cooper Lakes and Brandon Palnick always in the mix. Some of this footage we're looking at, it feels like we're watching old footage because it's the same again.
It really does. Seems like deja vu with Brandon Palnick. Looking at the tournament results here at Santee Cooper over the last handful of years, starting back in 2020 and then, the 3 total Elite Series events, it is very hard to be consistent here. You look at guys that have had success here, they'll miss a cut, they'll have a good event, very inconsistent. Not Brandon Palnick. 3 Elite Series events here at Santee Cooper, 3 top 10s, and it looks like he's going for a 4th. doing something a little bit different. I don't want to say too much as to what he's doing, but if you look at the tournament, if you look at the tournament blog on Bassmaster.com, there's some clues there for you. But you know, he's kind of kept it under his belt to some degree. So again, very, very different from what we've seen a lot of the other guys do. Did tell us that Carl Jochimsen is on the exact same pattern. So 2 guys to absolutely watch out for the rest of this event.
Well, we will dig deep into all the juicy details as the week goes on. Lots of coverage this weekend, an incredible weekend. But that's not a typo. Johnson is still leading this tournament, but it is Chris Johnson this time, the biggest mover of the day, 49 pounds, 2 ounces. Brandon Palnick in second place. Pat Schlopper, boy, has he become a beast the last few years. We've always heard about Schlopper being that guy, but definitely 2 wins last year, and it feels like every other tournament he's contending. I mean, obviously, Arkansas River was a big event for him as well.
No doubt about it.
Hey, I was recently I literally just made it here in time. I was up in the air, up in a helicopter, checking out this guy, Robert G. And that is not him, but that is, yeah, there he is. Ken Ellis, our guest. And Ken,
yeah,
a little nervous because I know the Bass Fishing Hall of Famer Mark Zona is watching. He sent along a message. He said, Ken Ellis, exclamation mark, my something man. Tell Ken I don't like him. I love him. And I hate most humans.
Yeah. He likes me like he likes eggs, which he's never eaten an egg in his life. But he gets to like me a lot more when we get together after the tournaments. We have a good time.
What happens? Après fishing?
After fishing, sometimes there gets to be a little bit of adult beverages, and then I know that you don't think Zona would do that, but he does get a little bit wild once in a while.
No.
Oh yeah. He can be trouble. When he does sometimes when he comes in for the show, it's all about getting a firm segment in, and so you never know.
He is trouble. Speaking of trouble, Robert G. Moment like just a little while ago lost a giant fish, but he's definitely getting a lot of bites. It feels like ever since I left him alone with that helicopter, things have gotten a lot better.
Something we talked about yesterday too is those guys fishing offshore. All it takes is for them to find the right spot, the right little sweet stretch, and they can get right in a hurry.
That's right, and that area that he's fishing in has just been dynamite all year, actually. And there's a lot of fish out there, but there's also a lot of fishermen, and you can fish all day and catch 12, 13 pounds. You could also, catch 35. It's just that kind of place. Looks like he might have a good one on right here.
Well, he's hooked up more than not hooked
up.
up.
No kidding.
He might help.
Making a change to a jerkbait.
Might have found a school of them.
I'd say.
He's really regretting the one he lost. That was he had it right to the boat too. It was a really
number 4.
Big fish.
If I keep setting the hook like this, we're gonna catch a big one.
Looks like they got beautiful weather out there.
They sure do.
Just the right amount of wind.
Several anglers on stage said there wasn't going to be any wind today, but I woke up first thing this morning and guess what? The weatherman lied again, but this time in the good direction.
Well, you know the rule on wind for Santee Cooper.
What's that?
If they say it's going to be 10 to 15, you add them. That means it'll be 25.
He's got a big one. Hold on here.
Oh my God! Please stay on. Please stay on. Please stay on. Please stay on. Please stay on.
Is that a bass?
Oh my.
Yeah.
Please stay on.
Looks like a lot like the one he had earlier.
Boom! Let's freaking go. Look at that toad. Look at that one, John. Big. I just lost a pick of jerkbait up, dude.
Looks like he's talking to John Garrett.
Holy crap, I'm shaking. I watched him eat it. I was reeling it back in to make another cast, and I thought it was a pike. Holy crap. Let's go. That changes things quite a bunch. If I had that other one too. There we go. That's what we needed.
What you got?
6-pounder. Number 2. Give me some, Trey. Let's freaking go.
It's a big coal.
It's big. It's big. And like he said, if I had that other one, I mean, he was a foot away from having 2 of those in the box. And with the amount of hookups he's getting, I mean, you got to believe he's going to get more opportunities, right, Ken?
Right. It looks like, the fish are biting. He's in the right area. He's got really good conditions. Looks like got a good chance to really put together a big bag.
And what a turnaround to his season, too. I mean, went in the Arkansas River in the 70s, Angler of the Year. Now in the 30s. What a difference just a few events can make.
No doubt about it.
Yokohama Tires, Bassmaster Elite, Santee Cooper Lakes.
The Yamaha V-Max SHO. Pure Yamaha DNA designed for reliability and performance. Yamaha's brawny 4.2-liter big block cranks out massive power. Quick out of the hole with sizzling top speed. Unleash the power with 70 amps of charging ability for today's power-hungry electronics. Yamaha V-Max SHO. The game changer still dominates.
Evolution doesn't just happen. It's engineered, refined by experience, and built to dominate. This is the next evolution.
On the water, nothing stays the same. Conditions shift, pressure builds. The anglers who rise are the ones who adjust. Every cast, every decision. Strike King has lived that truth from the start. From our first spinner baits to the baits shaping what's next. New water, new technology, new challenges. So we build what anglers need to stay a cast ahead. Strike King, tie one on.
Is your trolling motor working for you, or are you working for your motor? Minn Kota Ultrex trolling motors are built to outmaneuver anything, so all you have to focus on is the bass. Steering with unrivaled precision from an ultra-responsive foot pedal, getting you to the fish day after day, and turning any spot into a stronghold season after season. Minn Kota Ultrex is built to fish.
Heading Super Zara Spook, and as you can see, Biggins absolutely love it. You better make sure you have Heading Super Zara Spook if you want bites like that.
I fish in some of the worst elements across the country. Spring. That's a giant, dude. Summer. Oh my gosh. Hi. Look at that thing. Winter. It's so cold. And fall. Got a big one. That's awesome. Being comfortable and staying dry is the only option. AFCO. Any fish, any water.
Hey fans, time to let your bass fishing knowledge win you prizes. There are 3 Bassmaster Fantasy games to play. Rapala Bassmaster Fantasy Fishing, the Falcon Rods Bassmaster Drain the Lake Challenge, and the TH Marine Bassmaster Pick'em Challenge. Sign in or register today to play all 3 games before each Bassmaster Elite and the Bassmaster Classic for your chance to take home prizes from Rapala, Falcon Rods, TH Marine, and B.A.S.S, plus a bonus prize for Bass members. More than $99,000 in prizes up for grabs, and it's free to play. See BassmasterFantasy.com. Bassmaster Her is a dedicated Bassmaster initiative designed to encourage, educate, and empower women in bass fishing, focusing on building a supportive, inclusive community. Under the motto, Built by Women, Powered by Passion, it serves as a central hub for connection, mentoring, and showcasing female anglers through workshops and storytelling. Scan the QR code or register for one of the upcoming Bassmaster Her workshops.
Bonus coverage from Drew Benton here. Our top 10 last week. You can watch this all day long on YouTube. Unmanned cameras. We got extra cameras. What are you, 5 or 6 unmanned cameras, Kyle?
Yeah. Several different streams going on. Definitely enjoyed this morning. Before the live show starts, you can watch these feeds on Bassmaster.com. Watched Greg Hackney for a whole hour this morning before the coverage started. Great time, and looks like we should be tuning in to watch Drew Benton right now.
Wow, that's what you envision when you think of Santee Cooper Lakes. That vision that he has right there. A giant fish surrounded by cypress trees and a pretty part of the world. And here's the even better part. Man, during the break we were talking. You're predicting that this bite gets better throughout the tournament?
Yeah, because the weather is moderating. We started with a cold front, which, while it isn't real cold, it's cool in the mornings. And fish, and it's high blue skies, and the fish are feeling it. But as it warms every day, we're going to get a little bit more cloud cover in the afternoon. Expect the afternoon bite to be a factor.
Well, that wasn't just great video we saw from Drew Benton. That was a big move in this tournament. In 9th place right now, looking to make back-to-back top 10s here on the Elite Series. JT Tompkins said it worst pre-fish ever. Dirty Rotten Liar has caught him back-to-back days. They all lie. I mean, they all lie. Big tournament we're having, 49 pounds. Oh, wait. Coming in. That wasn't enough. How about some more bonus coverage from a guy that I'm excited to see inside our cut? He's had a rough couple of weeks, and that is Joey Cifuentes. A very rare day when the cowboy has not donned the cowboy hat. Has things got rough enough that he's just given up on the cowboy gig?
Sometimes you got to try a slump buster, I guess.
Indeed. Oof.
Caught a really big one this morning as well.
He thought it was a mudfish until his
we have some nice. As a matter of fact, the world record came out of Santee Cooper, 19 pounds 6 ounces.
Dang. Let's go mud fishing.
No kidding.
I'm not a proud man. I mean, as long as it pulls, I'll catch it.
Yeah.
Your day one leader has slipped to 4th place currently, but he made it clear this morning when I talked to him. He said the afternoon is everything for me. And he's definitely going to have a bunch of that. Let's get out in the water to him right now. Asked him what he meant when he said it feels like home. He said it's just a lot of target fishing, docks, and he said I'm throwing at something always, and that's Trent Severn Waterway that they grew up on. That's a big part of their game.
You see those docks, and then those patches of eelgrass back there. Just prime spawning territory for the fish. He's up the lake where there's a little more color. He can get away with a lot of more different baits and getting the boat closer. It's a lot easier to fish for those fish. That's the second person I've seen fishing those main lake docks up the lake and doing well on them too.
That's what I was just about to mention. I just looked at his location earlier and noticed he was on the main lake and couldn't tell if he was running to another spot or not, but it looks like he's out further than a lot of the other guys we've seen.
A lot of these lake spawners, they live out in the lake and they come up. The only time that these fish out there come shallow is to spawn, and they'll come up late like this in May, and you got to, if you catch them when they're up there, you can really get well. The problem is with the water as warm as it is, they're only there for like 36 hours, and then
Right.
then it's gone. And they don't stay up there very long. They got. If you look out behind them, you see nothing but standing timber for miles, and they've got so much cover and so much bait out there that they get hard to catch. But you catch them in the right phase, like it seems like we're catching them now, you can really get well up there in a hurry.
If you catch them on boat docks, there is a bunch of them here.
And they're not deep. No boat docks on this lake are deep. But part of the rules for Santee Cooper is probably the deepest any of these boat docks you see in fishing are 4.5, 5 foot. Even though they look like they come way out, it's shallow way out, and that gives them a lot of walkway area and places for the fish to spawn. But it looks like they're targeting the main platforms, which is where the post-spawn females will come right out and set up right after they spawn.
Yeah, we haven't seen him venture into any of those docks yet. I mean, he is 100% working the end platform, so
Right.
that's obviously where he's been getting them. Not spending any time in between either. But you know what? If I weighed in 29 pounds yesterday, I think I'd feel like I know where they are too.
The only thing that's worrying me about where he's fishing is I think I saw earlier today somebody else go right down through those same docks and just catch them. he might be fishing behind the haul scene.
That does happen. It's amazing how many of these events we cover. I mean, you take last week's event. It's amazing where people are running points. And if they come around the corner and there's a boat sitting there, they're like, oh, I don't have it. But if that boat had left 20 seconds before, they're like, oh, it's all to myself.
Right. It's also unbelievable how often you come in and someone else has fished there for an hour and not had a bite. And you pull up and catch them in the right mood and catch 3 or 4 good ones in a hurry. Oh, I like this. Nice shady. Oh, that's him. He can catch them, can he?
He sure can.
Pretty good at this bass fishing.
Yes. Okay. That will help. I don't got a hook mark in its mouth. It looks awfully close to the one that I caught off that tree in practice. That one's not quite 4, I bet, but he's pushing it. Yeah, 3 3/4. All right.
That's going to change things, Kyle.
Sure. What number is that? Number 4?
Should be enough to push him up into the lead. Seems like every time he sets the hook, it's a good one too. At least from what we've seen on live today. I mean, he's got a 4.5, a 6, a 4, a 2.5, and then the one he just caught there.
Good upgrade.
That's a pretty good looking call.
Definitely.
I'd say.
I'd take that call fish in most of my tournaments.
Yeah. I mean, it was like a pound upgrade. Almost a pound and a half upgrade, so I'd say it's a pretty good upgrade. Just slow and steady.
Throwing the little starfish
Slow
there.
and steady.
If Davey was here, he'd have a jig that looked just like that. Doesn't matter how many times Davey comes here, he's always throwing the mop jig, no matter what. And he's always catching them, too.
He's done pretty good with it.
Yeah.
3.
I love it when he schools Zona from the back of the boat.
Zona said such nice things about you, but I feel like you guys have an abusive relationship.
Well, it's a love-hate, that's for sure.
Who loves and who hates?
Right.
Well, a guy that doesn't have a love-hate relationship with Santee Cooper Lakes is 100% Brandon Polnick, and he is now your brand new leader, Kyle Jesse.
Yeah, 49-11. Got him up over Chris Johnson right now.
What a battle. Pat Schlopper in third, your day one leader, Corey Johnson in fourth. Carl Jacobson once again in the mix here at Santee.
G-Rat wasn't built in a boardroom. It was built on the water, obsessed with innovation from concept to catch. Because big bites don't happen by accident. From weekend anglers to hardcore grinders, this is gear built for everyone chasing their next personal best. G-Rat baits, built to catch bass, one bait at a time.
Family owned since 1948 on the shores of Neely Henry Lake and the Coosa River. Bucks Island is your place for Skeeter Boat, Falcon Boat, Bass Cat Boats, Icon Boats, Mercury, Yamaha, full parts and service department, and tackle in the loft. Visit Bucks Island where you are family. An elite family. 4500 Highway 77 in Southside, Alabama. 1-800-I'm-READY or bucksisland.com.
Get up on your feet, this is a shakedown.
Pro Series jerkbait, baby.
Do you want to fish what the pros fish without breaking the bank? Yozuri has the answer for you, and that's their new Pro Series. Developed by our top anglers in the U.S. market, there's 4 styles within the series. A 110 jerkbait that comes in a shallow and a mid-depth, a 65 and 75 millimeter suspending shad, a topwater popper, and a 7-inch Japanese-style chopping glide bait. Tungsten magnetic weight transfer system, the Yozuri Pro Series is the answer.
Where am I going? I don't know. Where am I heading? I ain't certain. All I know is I am on my way. When will I be there? I don't know. When will I get there? I ain't certain. All I know is I am on my way. Where am I going? I don't know. What will I get? I ain't equipped to say.
Toyota trucks. Let's go places.
She grew up fast. Will she remember these times and continue the tradition? You better believe it. Tell a new fish story with Garmin.
We identified a few different ways in which we could make, in our opinion, the best harness swim bait on the market. The Swag LT. To have a top hook line through, a bottom hook line through.
It has a hybrid wedge tail, so I'm able to burn it as fast as I can reel. It doesn't blow out, and I barely turn the handle, and it keeps kicking. How many harness-style swim baits will do that for you? Swag LT is going to change the way you look at a harness swim bait.
Hey fans, time to let your bass fishing knowledge win you prizes. There are 3 Bassmaster Fantasy games to play. Rapala Bassmaster Fantasy Fishing, the Falcon Rods Bassmaster Drain the Lake Challenge, and the TH Marine Bassmaster Pick'em Challenge. Sign in or register today to play all 3 games before each Bassmaster Elite in the Bassmaster Classic for your chance to take home prizes from Rapala, Falcon Rods, TH Marine, and B.A.S.S, plus a bonus prize for Bass members. More than $99,000 in prizes up for grabs, and it's free to play. See BassmasterFantasy.com.
South Carolina, what a couple of events we've had, but what a week we were having right here. Clarendon County, what a beautiful, incredible part of the world, and I think the fishing kind of speaks for itself. I mean, you watched yesterday's weigh-in, it was like a postcard to Clarendon County. If you want to go somewhere and catch some giant fish and have really just catch them any way you want, that stood out to me. It was incredible just how many different ways we saw fish caught. I mean, Justin Hamner himself said he weighed in 5 fish and caught each one of them a different technique.
Yeah, no, it's been pretty amazing. We kind of expected that to some degree just based on the time of the year that we're here, the influx of grass, all the many patterns that you can run here. But to your point, I mean, this body of water just looks like bass fishing. I don't know a better way to describe it. Lily pads, cypress trees, boat docks, submerged grass. I mean, you name it, Santee Cooper seems to have it.
$4 right now. Brandon Polnick, Clifford Perch, Corey Johnston, and Robert G. And our guest has been doing a pretty good job of telling us exactly what's going to happen every time. So I'll just put you on the spot. Ken, who's going to catch the next one here?
It looks. I expect Corey to catch one on one of these docks. He's been working them good, but I know I expect one to come from there. And of course, Brandon's going to keep catching them. There's no doubt about that. He's working those trees, but I expect to see a good one come from Corey anytime. See, it looks like the wind's picking up a little bit out there.
Is that a good thing?
It'll help the offshore bite a little bit, especially down there where, like, Robert G's fishing. A little bit of wind will help him move the boat around a little bit and cover the water and make the fish a little bit more active. It's probably going to hurt Corey. It makes it harder to make good casts under the docks and stuff like that. The fish doesn't affect the fish that much, but it hurts your ability to fish. And it'll hurt some of the guys that are fishing offshore on the outside trees and stuff, because it's just if it gets bad enough, you just pick up a spinnerbait and try to. I mean, that can work with a big wind. That's something I haven't seen yet either. But I expect it will happen. You'll see a spinnerbait bite at some point if the wind picks up.
Game for another spinnerbait. Being a player in a tournament, we've had that happen several events this year. Obviously, Jason Christie's victory, and saw it in the river.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah,
played on the Arkansas River.
This is an absolute.
Might as well have it here.
Today. We need to be fishing for absolute.
It has not been.
Looks like we're going through a slow patch, but somebody else is catching them if you're not. That's a problem here. You can go a couple of hours without a bite pretty easy, because when you get a bite, it's pretty good. But the whole time you're not getting bit, you're thinking, golly, somebody else is loading them up, and I'm wasting time here. And you can really get in too big a hurry and start second guessing yourself, because we do go a long ways between bites a lot of times.
Boy, Robert G had slowed down around with him. I mean, he was seemingly catching him every 5th cast. It seemed like he was hooked up. And is that how those areas that he's fishing? Is that
those offshore grass areas are like that? They're big schools of fish, and you kind of get them turned on, and especially if you got like two people fishing, you can keep them turned on. But when you're having to land them and weigh them and something like that, a lot of times the school will slow down again or get moved around and not. But if you get them turned on and moving around a lot of times you'll see these fish come in. They'll have 4 or 5 fish with them, and you can throw right back out in the same area and get several bites. He's in a big area. There's a lot of stuff there.
Bonus coverage, Easton Father. Go kick back, relax, enjoy yourself as a Bassmaster ambassador. And hey, maybe the 2025 Bassmaster Classic champion will hook up. And yeah, you're going to have to Probably sit up and I'll get out of the way. Fine. This bonus coverage, one of our unmanned cameras, and you can. Boy, this looks like a good one. You can watch that all day long on Bassmaster.com and as well as YouTube.
Looks like a standard Santee Cooper cypress tree fish.
Good one.
Yeah, absolutely. It was in the 60s yesterday, I believe 68th, somewhere around there. So that's definitely the kind he needs to jump back inside the cut.
I saw a social post this morning, said time to start moving, and bites like that are going to get you moving.
No doubt.
Over to Brandon Palnick, who has moved himself into the lead. Left the dock in second place this morning. Travesty of professional angling to weigh in 29-1 and not even take the lead.
Davey asked me if I thought it'd take 100 in this tournament. I don't think it will, but I expect there'll be 2 or 3 guys in the 90s. But it wouldn't surprise me at all for someone to get the century.
Those ones are too shallow.
Over to Corey Johnson, who I'll remind you, Ken predicted to catch our next fish.
Yeah, and I was wrong.
No, you weren't, because Easton was
yet.
an unmanned camera. Of those 4,
Oh,
I mean, I'll back you, Ken.
okay.
I mean,
Okay.
no pressure, Corey.
You know, it's hard for me to back those Yankees. That's the problem.
I mean, he lives in the deep south of Canada. Is he really a Yankee?
Oh.
After this segment, I'll let Ken know where I live.
Oh. As long as it's not Michigan.
No. It's close. Hey, you said if you're fishing those big flats and you have 2 guys, you can keep them fired.
Right.
I'm going to give you a fantasy decision to make. You're obviously out there in one of those flats. Your partner can either be Mark Zona or Davey Height. Where are you going, Ken, and why?
I'm going with Mark because I don't want the competition of Davey.
That was both a compliment and an insult in one foul swoop.
Also, I'm going to have more fun with Mark, for sure. It's going to get competitive with me and Davey, and it'll get too serious. With nothing ever gets serious with Mark.
It doesn't. It doesn't. That was wonderful there. I mean, you lulled me into feeling like, wow, he picked Zona. And then whack! What's Corey got so far? He's got a limit, I know, but
13-2, what he's got in the boat right now.
He needs a big one.
doesn't matter how many times we come to Santee Cooper Lakes, it is amazing. I mean, it's very much like Florida in that way, where you're one swing away from being a major contender. I mean, he's in 4th place in the tournament, but literally he's one hook set away from contending for this title.
Absolutely. Yeah, just 7-3 back right now, and obviously not even half the weight he had yesterday.
And leading Phoenix Boats Big Bass yesterday, Kyle Norsetter, I believe, is 7-12. Well, as you can see, lots of docks still to go for Corey Johnson. He's got 42 pounds, 8 ounces. But Brandon Palnick in the lead and reminding us, hey, we're on Santee Cooper Lakes, and I'm going to be a part of this. And look at history trying to repeat itself. In 5th place, you got Carl Jacobson. We saw him and Palnick battle it out 1 and 2 back in 2020. Pat Schlopper in the mix, of course, or 2 weeks later, Corey Johnson, and back-to-back Angler of the Year, Chris Johnson.
We do the impossible. Take off like a rocket. Fly across water. We hunt monsters, armed with only rod and reel. We stay silent as a ghost. And outduel the others, be they fish or foe. We chase the extraordinary. And that is why Mercury means more.
What's down there? For ages, man could only wonder. Until 1957, when a man named Carl Lawrence used World War II sonar to invent the first portable fish finder. And a company of fishermen, pioneers of underwater intelligence. We're still leading the way nearly 70 years deep. At Lawrence, we make more than marine electronics. We make fishing.
Innovation doesn't wait. It adapts, evolves, and transforms how anglers tackle every challenge on the water. For anglers seeking smarter gear, sharper performance, and new ways to master their craft, FXR Pro Fish is shaping the future and influencing the next generation of anglers. Every cast and every legacy starts here.
When every cast counts, are you truly zeroed in? If your transducer isn't perfectly aligned, you're missing fish, period. Meet the zeroed in mount from Beat Down Outdoors, built from heavy-duty aluminum and stainless steel. Switch between forward, down, and perspective modes in seconds. No tools. Get zeroed in.
Bassmaster Her is a dedicated Bassmaster initiative designed to encourage, educate, and empower women in bass fishing, focusing on building a supportive, inclusive community. Under the motto, Built by Women, Powered by Passion, it serves as a central hub for connection, mentoring, and showcasing female anglers through workshops and storytelling. Scan the QR code or register for one of the upcoming Bassmaster Her workshops.
99 anglers remain, and in a few short hours, we'll cut it down to 50. Those 50 will move into semifinal Saturday. Yokohama Tire Bassmaster Elite at Santee Cooper Lakes. The second of two back-to-back South Carolina events. And no, that is not a leaderboard from the past. Brandon Palnick is once again leading this event, and it seems every single time we come to this part of the world, this body of water particularly, he is a player. Chris Johnston, of big mover today. Pat Schlopper in the mix again. Carl Jacobson has never missed a cut here. And your day one leader, Corey Johnson, rounding out the top 5. But somebody who has perpetually lived near Big Bass this week, Justin Hamner, having an incredible tournament, but currently slipped down to 21st place.
That's a better one. Come on, girl.
Jerkman and the glider.
Coming back.
Looks like he's not far from here.
Yeah. Don't do that. Give up. You ain't that big. Oh, she got one hook. Come here, come here. There we go. Whew. That one scared me. Why do they fight so hard? Chill out. She did have 2 hooks, but it was like, oh yeah, she wasn't coming off. I think there's something on these docks. That's so weird. Well, all the docks we hit this morning, I guess they're finally just setting up. Golly. If you ain't tried those new Gamakatsu hooks, might want to try them. Outsider, that's a chunky one. It's either a male or a pre-spawn. That'll get rid of one for sure. Oh, shoot. Pooping all over me. It's number 2.
Back to our 4 box.
Dude, don't feel bad. I just caught my limit in the last hour or 2.
I've got 160.
Yeah.
Couple 4s and then 2 pounders.
You been here all day?
One and 2 big ones.
Love listening to a little angler chat. Kim, we're winding this down, and you've been a great guest the last couple of days. You're a wealth of knowledge in this body of water. Regale me. Let me know. What are we going to see this weekend? Who's going to win this tournament? You have predicted everything correctly. Keep your streak alive.
I've got some favorites I would love to pick. I expect that Brandon's going to be tough to beat. I mean, he obviously he's in the lead, and he's got a great pattern going that should only get better. I guess Carl's probably doing a lot of the same kind of stuff. I expect him to stay right up there. But I also expect somebody that's way down to come flying up today or tomorrow, and then again tomorrow and be in the top 10. Somebody that's down in the 30-40 range is going to be in the top 10.
You heard it.
Born in Japan, using technology, innovation, and precision, Sunline produces the widest selection of fishing lines at the most technologically advanced line factory in the world. Manufactured at the strictest tolerances to produce victories at the highest levels of tournament bass fishing. From household names like Christie, Swindle, and Cruz to young guns like Cook, Logan, New, and Welcher, they all trust Sunline to take them to the top of the leaderboard. Choose the line that will give you the strength to guarantee your confidence. Sunline.
This is the Quick Cube.
Quick Cube.
The Quick Cube.
The Quick Cube.
The durability is my favorite thing about a Quick Cube. You can flip through them like a filing cabinet.
The clear window on these, I know exactly what's in there.
And I love this bag. I've got a bunch of them.
You know, if you want to squish them in